Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Bays and the Utica High Band, for that incredible processional. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as Mrs. Gard Errett's Chieftain Chorus performs the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah! Congrats, seniors.
Thank you to all of our musicians for setting the tone for this exciting event. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. I am Tom Leitz, the incredibly proud principal of Utica High School. I'd like to welcome you to the commencement ceremonies of the class of 2020. On behalf of the staff and students at Utica High, I would like to thank our Board of Education under the leadership of President Dr. Robert A. Ross, our central office staff under the leadership of our superintendent, Dr. Christine Johns, and of course, our feeder school principals. I want to thank my incredible teaching and support staff and the two best associate principals in the state, Mr. Jeremy Cranzo and Mrs. Deborah Olson. This team of educators and support staff are the heart and soul of Utica High School. They push our students and me to be our very best. Dr. Johns, members of the Board of Education, administrators, teachers, staff, parents, family, and friends, and of course, my incredible chieftains. Today is certainly unique. No matter how I spin it, today is not normal. I'm talking to you through a screen, but this day remains an incredible privilege. On this 6th day of June, I have the honor to celebrate the accomplishments of 439 members of the Utica High class of 2020. Seniors, your accomplishments are remarkable, but would have been unlikely without the support structures buttressing you these past 13 years, and especially these last 2 months. To the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, and extended support structures, this day would not be possible without you. Class of 2020, please take a moment today and thank the family and friends who helped you through it all. This class is special. There is a loss in this class. Some of you have lost family and friends, but you were born into a family of shared experience. You've accomplished far too much to be restrained by this virus, which stands weak next to your resolve and perseverant endeavor. You have been state and nationally recognized journalists, award-winning athletes, academic scholars, state-recognized thespians, leaders, friends, and contributing members of our community. You're not victims, you're chieftains. And as we all know, once a chieftain, always a chieftain means that we rise above, we protect our tribe, and we celebrate our successes with pride. To be a chieftain is to be a leader, and leadership is born of loss and challenge. You have stood tall in the face of adversity, and you've accomplished greatness. This class has 44 valedictorians and 7 salutatorians, over 150 UCS academic scholars, 65 UCS AP scholars, 2 AP capstone diploma recipients, and 33 Seal of Global Language candidates. Our students took 838 AP exams this year alone, the most in UHS history. We have 24 avid scholars, 2 National Merit Commended scholars, and 2 members of the Macomb All-Academic Dream Team. Chieftains, You are national qualifiers for HOSA, DECA, and the Columbia Crown Award for Journalism. Had these events happened, I'm confident we would be celebrating national champions, not qualifiers. Our chieftains have earned hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships for our theater and arts departments and millions of dollars as a class. This class served its community. You continued our Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service and expanded it. As a class, you've committed to over 11,000 hours of community service. Your projects took care of your community. You painted signs around AEDs, worked with the elderly, volunteered for the play place for autistic kids, and put hand sanitizer stations around our school. You took care of your tribe at UHS and beyond. Chieftains, you are unquestionably prepared to take these first steps and continue towards exceptional futures. Regardless of your path ahead, you will do great things because you know this day isn't an end, but a commencement, a beginning. At this ceremony, we always reflect on our chieftain heritage. A Pueblo prayer certainly captures that sentiment today. It reads, "Hold on to what you believe, even if it's a tree that stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Hold on to my hand, even if someday I'll be gone away from you." Class of 2020, your senior year was cut short, but your bond with one another and collective capacity has grown stronger. Hold your beliefs true, focus your gaze and strengthen your resolve, but never forget that though we are individuals, we are one tribe that stands stronger together and support one another despite our differences and our distance. Because once a chieftain, always a chieftain. It is now my honor to introduce our 51 chieftains who excelled in their 4 years of high school to earn the distinction of salutatorian or valedictorian. To be honored as valedictorian, you must maintain a 4.0 GPA or higher throughout high school. The next highest GPA, a 3.99, was earned by our 7 salutatorians. We begin with them and work toward our top valedictorian. Salutatorian, Kevin Michael Yarrington. Kevin will attend Grand Valley State University. Salutatorian, Kevin Michael Yarrington. Salutatorian, Gloria Ruby Levin. Gloria will attend Macomb Community College. Salutatorian, Gloria Ruby Levin. Salutatorian, Caitlin Marie Kerr. Caitlin will attend Macomb Community College. Salutatorian, Caitlin Marie Kerr. Salutatorian, Abigail Jo Jenkins. Abigail will attend Grand Valley State University. Salutatorian, Abigail Jo Jenkins. Salutatorian, Morgan Ray Hill. Morgan will attend Wayne State University. Salutatorian, Morgan Ray Hill. Salutatorian, Mary Elizabeth Gepper. Mary will attend Grand Valley State University. Salutatorian, Mary Elizabeth Gepper. Salutatorian, Anthony John Barney. Anthony will attend Macomb Community College. Salutatorian, Anthony John Barney. Valedictorian, Ashley Ann Sillick. Ashley will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Ashley Ann Sillick. Valedictorian, Joy Angela Christian Pielak. Joy will attend Oakland University. Valedictorian, Joy Angela Christian Pielak. Valedictorian, Rima Maroki. Rima will attend Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Rima Maroki. Valedictorian, Tanaya Danae Lee. Tanaya will attend Macomb Community College. Valedictorian, Tanaya Danae Lee. Valedictorian, Parker Hopkins. Parker will attend Oakland University. Valedictorian, Parker Hopkins. Valedictorian, Julia Ray Clements. Julia will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Julia Ray Clements. Valedictorian, Simon Ares Patano. Simon will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Simon Ares Patano. Valedictorian, Regina de la Luz Araujo Pedroza. Regina will attend Central Michigan University. Valedictorian, Regina de la Luz Araujo Pedroza. Valedictorian, Madison Renee Davis. Madison will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Madison Renee Davis. Valedictorian, Sarah Mai Uncalo. Sarah will attend Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Sarah Mai Uncalo. Valedictorian, Nathan Gregory Oak. Nathan will attend Ohio Wesleyan University. Valedictorian, Nathan Gregory Oak. Valedictorian, Sarah Ann Lubian. Sarah will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Sarah Ann Lubian. Valedictorian, Dorian Matthew Jenkins. Dorian will attend Oakland University's Honors College. Valedictorian, Dorian Matthew Jenkins. Valedictorian, Melissa Hoti. Melissa will attend Oakland University. Valedictorian, Melissa Hoti. Valedictorian, Riley Evelyn Redmond. Riley will be attending Arizona State University's Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts. Valedictorian, Riley Evelyn Redmond. Valedictorian, Francesca Maria Rea. Francesca will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Francesca Maria Rea. Valedictorian, Alexandra Helene Lubrick. Alexandra will attend Oakland University. Valedictorian, Alexandra Helene Lubrick. Valedictorian, Olivia Marie Carrick. Olivia will attend Oakland University's Honors College. Valedictorian, Olivia Marie Carrick. Valedictorian, Nevea Faith Urban. Nevea will attend the Center for Creative Studies. Valedictorian, Nevea Faith Urban. Valedictorian, Sophia Martinez Martinez. Sophia will attend Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian, Sophia Martinez Martinez. Valedictorian, Lauren Victoria Kerr. Lauren will attend Oakland University. Valedictorian, Lauren Victoria Kerr. Valedictorian, Brennan Andrew Rylander. Brennan will attend Purdue University. Valedictorian, Brennan Andrew Rylander. Valedictorian, Lauren Patterson Holmes. Lauren will attend Northwood University's Accelerated BBA-MBA program. Valedictorian, Lauren Patterson Holmes. Valedictorian, Sophia Nicolina Gilniak. Sophia will attend St. Francis College, Brooklyn. Valedictorian, Sophia Nicolina Gilniak. Valedictorian, Megan Renee Walker. Megan will attend Michigan State University's James Madison College. Valedictorian, Megan Renee Walker. Valedictorian, Raylene Hike Sobetsky. Raylene will attend the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Raylene Hike Sobetsky. Valedictorian, Angelo Gary Pipitone. Angelo will attend Calvin University. Valedictorian, Angelo Gary Pipitone. Valedictorian, Catherine Mary Phillips. Catherine will attend Oakland University's Honors College. Valedictorian, Catherine Mary Phillips. Valedictorian, Genta Gulapini. Genta will attend the University of Michigan's Ross School for Business. Valedictorian, Genta Gulapini. Valedictorian, Joseph Jonai. Joseph will attend Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Joseph Jonai. Valedictorian, Gina Marie Sapiano. Gina will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Gina Marie Sapiano. Valedictorian, Victoria J.K. Ruman. Victoria will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Victoria J.K. Ruman. Valedictorian, Logan Ryan Lamphere. Logan will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Logan Ryan Lamphere. Valedictorian, Aiden Grace Huey. Aiden will attend Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Aiden Grace Huey. Valedictorian, Chad Gary Goodwine. Chad will attend Kettering University's Honors College. Valedictorian, Chad Gary Goodwine. Valedictorian, Kyle Brandon Manzella. Kyle will attend Michigan State University's Lyman Briggs College. Valedictorian, Kyle Brandon Manzella. Valedictorian, Carly Elizabeth Hitchcock. Carly will attend Bowling Green State University's Honors College. Valedictorian, Carly Elizabeth Hitchcock. Valedictorian, Artur Patak. Artur will attend the University of Michigan in the fall. Valedictorian, Artur Patak. Valedictorian, Kayla Rose Evans. Kayla will attend Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Kayla Rose Evans. Valedictorian, Gracie Pearl Whaley. Gracie will attend the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Gracie Pearl Whaley. Valedictorian, Kurt Andrew Kesson. Kurt will attend Valparaiso University. Valedictorian, Kurt Andrew Kesson. Valedictorian, Anna Katarina Kotlars. Anna will attend Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Anna Katarina Kotlars. Valedictorian, Ariana Sophia Jalix. Ariana will attend Butler University. Valedictorian, Ariana Sophia Jalix. And finally, our top valedictorian, Mr. Sebastian Shaman. Sebastian will attend Michigan State University's Lyman Briggs Honors College. Valedictorian, Sebastian Stewart Shaman. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Utica High School valedictorians and salutatorians. As is our tradition at Utica High, the top valedictorian gets to give the valedictory address. Your first student speaker today is Mr. Sebastian Shaman. We all know Sebastian is academically brilliant, but he's equally capable of everyday conversation on sports and world events. That easy manner will build rapport with his future patients as he studies to be a physician. For now, he's your first valedictory speaker, Sebastian Stewart Shaman.
Thank you and welcome, Dr. Johns and Utica Community Schools Board of Education, administrators, faculty, family, and friends for making this commencement possible. We were not able to experience the traditional senior year. However, with the global pandemic, it has made us stronger, tougher, and more determined. Utica High School is recognizable for the distinct culture which has been cultivated by the people who walk its halls. Because of our chieftain mindset, we are destined to defeat any challenge that we encounter. Our strong and diverse perspectives help us work together and persevere during difficult times like these. There are students that have hopes and dreams of revolutionizing the field of medicine. There are students who seek to improve the world of politics. There are students who endeavor to create social change. And there are students who desire to create a more artistic world. Our individual hopes and dreams are as unique as the diverse perspectives we have learned and built at Utica High School. This group of future leaders has sparked a passion to inspire and motivate individuals. We have all cultivated distinct ideas, skills, and talents, and this is the time to strengthen and develop our personal qualities. We have been nurtured by our teachers, parents, and peers who support us in every way to grow. Therefore, as we unite on our graduation day as strong and ambitious individuals, I am very appreciative for the guidance we have had in becoming the best we can possibly be. Although our time has quickly come to an end, our skills and talents that we have developed at Utica High School will only continue to grow. Additionally, I want to emphasize that we are unique. We are chieftains that have the strength and perseverance to uphold and lead the way for others. As chieftains, we unite and strive to pave the way to success. Because of our chieftain characteristics, we will be ready and determined to defeat any challenge that arises. The class of 2020 has experienced many changes than any who have come before us. Because of this challenge, I realized that this pandemic did not make us weaker. It only made us stronger and more passionate about changing the world than before. Moving forward optimistically, we now know that life is very unpredictable. Thus, we must fulfill our ambitions and desires as diligently as possible. For this, I've been inspired by the words of Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. This saying has resonated with me the most throughout high school, to understand the pure value of time. Time is priceless, and therefore, we must make the most out of our opportunities, which are unique to each and every one of us. Ultimately, this class will forever be remembered for our resilience and our ability to persevere through adversity. The challenges that we face were unique, so remember to acknowledge that Utica puts the U in unique when overcoming hardships. The obstacles this year serve only to foster our dedication and drive us to master the skills and ambitions that we have developed at Utica High School. As the saying goes, once a chieftain, always a chieftain. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Sebastian. Well done. Our final student speaker is our senior speaker, Miss Olivia Carrick. Olivia has been involved in sports and theater and is an all-around involved chieftain. You've already met her, as she was also a valedictorian. I've had many incredible conversations with this young lady over the 3 years that she's been a chieftain, and I'm excited for one more. I'm grateful to introduce your senior speaker, Miss Olivia Marie Carrick.
It is an honor and a pleasure to welcome the superintendent, members of the board, administration, staff, students, and their wonderful family and friends. To begin, I believe I can say with complete confidence that Disney's High School Musical was way off from what high school is actually like. Troy and Gabriella had so much more fun during passing time, Sharpay Evans had a double locker, and there were not nearly enough flash mobs in lunch to tell me to stick to the status quo. In all seriousness, Utica High School and all that it encompasses cannot be compared. The students here at Utica express a pride that is unmatched. With sports, band, theater, and other clubs and activities, it is very clear. Not only does our school come with amazing talent, but an amazing and supportive culture as well. A culture that instills the importance of hope, to believe in the light at the end of the tunnel. The last day seniors were expected to grace the halls was May 29th, but when we left on March 13th, the future became unknown. Who knew our spring break would be canceled and spent in quarantine? Who knew instead of prom with dresses and suits, we would have Walmart with gloves and masks? Who knew that even the quarter-ply toilet paper found in the Utica bathrooms would be of interest to anyone? But those will not be the memories we take with us. Let us not forget Spirit Week, Mr. Chieftain, and our glorious win on Comp Day. That we have graduated in the wake of a global pandemic is historic, to say the least. The last few months of our high school career were online, and we were unable to see our friends and classmates. But we adapted. Despite all the lost opportunities, we carried on. We were strong, supportive, proud. We worked as a team, as chieftains, as we always have. The spirit of Utica is everlasting, and the hope that we learn as chieftains lives in the heart. Regardless of the miles between us or the years that pass by us, it will never stop beating. Being a chieftain is an empowering feeling. We are determined to move forward. The past and the present have only fueled our desire to succeed. We were born into change, and we have lived through change. The only constant is change. If someone says our dreams are wishful thinking, then they weren't a chieftain, because chieftains know it's not wishful thinking, it's hope. And what is hope? It's defined as an optimistic state of mind based on the expectation of positive outcomes. That is what we have here today. With hope and the ability to adapt, we are ready to take on the world. In this moment, I only have one thing in mind. I will forever be grateful to say I am a chieftain, a graduate of Utica High School. It is a privilege to say, congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Olivia. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johns. Our school greatly appreciates her leadership and service. As a close-knit chieftain family, we have seen our teachers, staff, parents, and residents come together in a positive way to support each other and our students. We remain thankful for her steady guidance, support, and commitment to the success of every Utica Community School student and the bright future we know is ahead for the class of 2020. Dr. Johns began her post-secondary education at the University of Pittsburgh, earning her bachelor's degree. She received her first master's degree from Johns Hopkins University. She then earned both a master's and doctoral degree in educational administration from Harvard University. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Christine Johns.
Thank you, and good morning, graduates and families. It is truly my sincere pleasure to speak with you today as we celebrate the exceptional class of 2020. At the beginning of this year, you most likely had a vision for how your senior year would unfold. Not only graduation day, but those months leading up to it. It all seems so clear. However, unusual circumstances are preventing us from being together in person. You, the class of 2020, have sacrificed many cherished activities so our families and community can be safe. But we are united today as a community to celebrate our graduates and carry forward with our graduation traditions. Class of 2020, we have watched you grow from curious, wide-eyed youngsters into confident and inspiring young adults. I've been reflecting back to the times when we may have met at a visit to your school or during special events such as school plays, musical performances, academic competitions, student government events, or recognition ceremonies. Perhaps we talked at the Career Focus Luncheon, at a football game, the college or career fair, or as a scholarship recipient. I am truly grateful to have shared those moments with you. So many memorable moments are woven into what has become your UCS experience. Today is one of those memories. For instance, your UCS education has prepared you with the knowledge and skills to rapidly adapt to a changing world and a different learning environment. You have witnessed how important it is to problem solve and work together. Moving forward, graduates, you have the agility to reassess, redefine, and make smarter, sound decisions. You have come to understand the connectedness we all share, and you fully appreciate the value of quality time spent with family and friends. You also understand that you will truly live global lives and compete in a global workplace. Class of 2020, you are moving forward with a sense of clarity. You know what really matters, and you will continue to care for one another while exhibiting gratitude in all you do. You have learned this by living it. Allow these recent events to guide you, graduates. As leaders, you will determine how change will affect us and how we will respond. From designing a more efficient process in your workplace, to developing a new healing agent, to forging ahead in scientific pursuits that preserve our world. Your confidence and ingenuity will serve our community, our state, and even our nation well into the future. You are makers of history. Make no mistake, your strength of character and laser-focused optimism can truly change the world. Your leadership and your service to our community and our country are needed and appreciated. During trying times, a new generation of leaders emerge. Go forth and be those leaders. These are just a few of the many reasons we acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, your creativity, your kindness, and your academic achievements today. And now, this community, your community, is collectively putting its arms around you, embracing you, and sending you off on your next life journey, wrapped in all the hope and love you can imagine. You are the class of 2020. You are Utica Strong, and I could not be more proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our Board of Education President, Dr. Robert Ross. Since his election to the Board of Education 16 years ago, Dr. Ross has honorably served this community as trustee, treasurer, and now president. He continues to support UCS students through exemplary stewardship and his resolute commitment to our mission. He and his wife, Luann, are proud parents to 4 UCS graduates. Dr. Ross holds both a PhD and bachelor's degree in physics from Wayne State University. He is a professor of physics at the University of Detroit Mercy. Please welcome our Board of Education President, Dr. Robert Ross.
Thank you very much, Dr. Johns. Students, family members, friends, administrators, teachers, and my fellow board members, thank you for watching this exciting event. We appreciate your support of this class of 2020. I'd like the proud families and friends of these fantastic, wonderful students to stand for a minute and be recognized. We're grateful for all the support and love that you've shown these students in this class of 2020. We're grateful for all the support and love that you've shown to these students in the class of 2020. I'd love to know how many people just stood up, but I'll never know. Sorry. One thing I know for sure is that no one expected this was going to happen. Your senior year did not end the way you planned. There's nothing any of us can do to change that. One of my kids graduated 20 years ago from UCS. Just think of the stories that you'll have in 20 years. I have a few remarks, so be patient with me. There's a lot of talk in the media, daily conversation, of the new normal. What's it going to look like when we go back to work or to school? What is the new normal going to be? I recommend you forget the new normal because there never was an old normal. For you, everything is new. I'm a scientist. I've been one for over 40 years. In fact, I'm a physicist. When I hear the word normal, the first thing I think of is the mathematical definition of normal. In math, normal means perpendicular. It's a funny word, but that's what it means. In math and physics, we tend to think of normal as a direction. In particular, a direction that is perpendicular to something. Usually that something is a surface, but it doesn't have to be. So if you'll indulge me for a minute and think of normal as a direction, well, it takes on a whole different meaning. You control your direction. You get to control which way you want to go. Suppose you're driving north and make a hard right turn. Now you're heading east. East is perpendicular or normal to north. If you're heading north and you do a U-turn, now you're heading south. South is not perpendicular to north. It's not normal to north. In the next few months, you'll be heading out in a new direction. If you decide you want to change directions, that is okay. You can, and maybe should, explore different paths. You can veer off to the right, to the left, or keep going straight. There's a lot to explore, and you have choices. Doing a 180 may not be a great idea, but who knows? My recommendation is that you seek to develop something that you are passionate about, something you love to do. Find that thing that you love and go for it. Listen to advice, but you choose what to do. Nobody can do that for you. When you leave here, I ask you to do one thing. At some point in your life, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, do something for your country and expect nothing in return. Now, no one wants to listen to me, I know that, but you might want to hear this. The faculty of the Utica Community Schools has recommended to the superintendent that a Utica Community Schools high school diploma be conferred upon you by the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan. It gives me great pleasure to announce that you are officially graduates of the Utica Community Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Utica Community Schools class of 2020.
Lydia Anna Abraham, cum laude. Reem A. Ahmad, cum laude. Anya Jasmine Akhtar. Monica Giovanna Alejos Gomez. Mohammed Ibrahim Ali Ahmad. Samantha Catherine Amex. Brady Martin Anderson. Nina Grace Andrianos, magna cum laude. Farah Ayad Anis. Natalie Mark Antias, cum laude. Christopher Donald Apfel, summa cum laude. Nicholas Albert Acquisto. Cameron Z. Arafat, magna cum laude. Regina de la Luz Araujo Pedrosa, summa cum laude. Alban Fabian Ashiku. Antonios Nahid Asmaro. Nur Hussein Akwal, magna cum laude. Fozia Ayaz, cum laude. Selena Marie Ballard, cum laude. Madison Nicole Barch, summa cum laude. Anthony John Barney, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Barosio. Marianne Alexan Bartekian, magna cum laude. Piper Grace Bowman. Ashley Nicole Beardsley, cum laude. Valencia Sheree Beckley. Olivia Francis Belville, cum laude. William Scott Bente II. Abin Biju. Bree Marie Bilberry. Brianna Nicole Bleish. Veronica Alexandra Borba. Anna Marie Bork. Charles Donald Boris, magna cum laude. Nicholas David Bradley, magna cum laude. Gary McKinley Branch Jr. Gianna Rose Bratke. Kyle Austin Brock. Benjamin Lawrence Buhagiar. Connor Vincent Berg, magna cum laude. Devin Kavanaugh Burns, magna cum laude. Sadie Maria Bush. Caitlin Amethyst Butler, summa cum laude. Tara Bassam Boutrous. Denise Gabriella Caldwell. Jenna Marie Kalea, cum laude. Isabella Kamaj. Corey James Campbell. Kyle Davison Campbell, cum laude. Juan Jesus Campos Nieto, summa cum laude. Manuela Gabby Capelge, magna cum laude. Juliana Marie Capitano, cum laude. Natalie Lauren Capizzi, magna cum laude. Shelby Ray Carlson, magna cum laude. Natalie Page Carter, cum laude. Madeline Rose Cartwright. Daniela J. Catalano, cum laude. Talia Maria Cesario, cum laude. Grant Daniel Chapaton. Courtney Anise Christian, cum laude. Kinjal Mukesh Chudasama. Emily Lynn Churchill. Austin David Churley, cum laude. Kyle James Siner. Kylie Eve Clark, cum laude. Julia Ray Clements, summa cum laude. Jason Caleb Klein, cum laude. Matthew Robert Collette. Mason Kenneth Collins. Rachel Lauren Caluzzi, cum laude. Jacob Matthew Conley, cum laude. Savannah Lynn Cook. Zachary Florentino Cordero. Nathan Wayne Cristoforo. Maribel Allison Banda Cruz. Julian Joseph Dabish. Sal Kareem George Dabra. Brianna Michelle Daniels, cum laude. Dylan Scott Daniels, cum laude. Damian Christopher Darris. Griffin Blake Davies, summa cum laude. Joshua Raymond Davis. Madison Renee Davis, summa cum laude. Elia Hilal Dawood. Ilona Dawood. Alexis Marie Deacon, Evan Lawrence DeAngelis, Jake Tyler William DeBoni, Lauren Elizabeth Demas, summa cum laude, Alexandria Farah Demian, Nikolaus Joseph Denstead, Tyler Des Jardin, magna cum laude, Abigail Rose Dickow, Andriana Anna Dmitrievic, Drake Derek DeVozo, Kate Lynn Dlugokensky, Angelo Jacob Doda, Nick Dodai, magna cum laude, Cooper Todd Donovan, Jalen Lee Douglas, Riley Madison Douglas, Sydney Lynn Drews, Samantha Marie Dudek, Haley Olivia Dupuy, Georgina Duchage, Graciana Duchage, Darius DeJuan Edwards, Alexander James Eelbode, Joshua Michael Essenmacher, summa cum laude, Angel Ivan Estrada, Kayla Rose Evans, summa cum laude, Oliver Ernest Fairman, cum laude, Lauren Olivia May Farley, Tyler John Farnsworth, Adam Ahmed Farouki, magna cum laude, Amanda Kathleen Feeman, cum laude, Derek Jarvis Ford, Ryan Thomas Fromm, magna cum laude, Mitchell Lewis Gailey, magna cum laude, Trevor J. Gallatin, Andrew Christopher Garrison, magna cum laude, Logan Gabriel Geiger, cum laude, Haley Elizabeth Jalil, Sophia Nicolina Gilniak, summa cum laude, Michaela Marie Gilbert, Alfreda Jelai, magna cum laude, Elvira Jelai, magna cum laude, Joseph Jonai, summa cum laude, Martina Jonai, summa cum laude, Nick Jonai, Nicolina Jonai, summa cum laude, Mary Elizabeth Gepper, summa cum laude, Jordan Alyssa Goldsmith, magna cum laude, Genta Golopeni, summa cum laude, Diego Enrique Gomez, Jade Ruby Salas Gomez, magna cum laude. Allison Marie Gonzalez. Chad Gary Goodwine, summa cum laude. Angelo Tyre Georgia. Jordan Lee Gorski. Riley Jordan Gotts, summa cum laude. Christo Goja. Jacob Mitchell Green. Aiden Taylor Ron Gress. Haley K. Grooms, summa cum laude. Ian Robert Gradzinski. Aaron Christopher Guitar. Stefan Joseph Haba. Cameron Kenneth Hall. Abdul Hamid, cum laude. Seth James Ham. Megan Marie Hanush, summa cum laude. Tia Catlin Hardy. Kyla Renee Harris, magna cum laude. Haidar Abdulhameen Hassan. Matthew William Hathcock Jr. Heather Dolores Hayes. Nicholas Thomas Dunn Henry, magna cum laude. Layla Ayana Hicks. Morgan Ray Hill, summa cum laude. Maryam Samir Nuri Hanya. Mina Samir Nuri Hanya. Sarah Hermes. Carly Elizabeth Hitchcock, summa cum laude. Julia Evelyn Rose Hodson. Amber Ray Holiday. Autumn Rain Holiday. Lauren Patterson Holmes, summa cum laude. Parker Hopkins, summa cum laude. Gabriella Hotage. Melissa Hoti, summa cum laude. Aiden Grace Huey, summa cum laude. Aiza Imtiaz, magna cum laude. Valencia Ann Issa, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Ivezai, magna cum laude. Julia Rose Jacqueline, cum laude. Micaiah Simone Gale Jackson. Owen Robert John, magna cum laude. Isabella Jakaj. Ariana Sofia Yalich, summa cum laude. Ryan Scott Janowski. Alexis Marie Jarvis. Ali Badri Jawad. Justin Ray Jebru. Abigail Jo Jenkins, summa cum laude. Dorian Matthew Jenkins, summa cum laude. Jordan Anthony Jenkins, cum laude. Ryan Clifford John, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Jones. Kevin George Joes, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Rachel Jubb, cum laude. Anthony Yunchai. Jared Anthony Jerkowski. Amelia Kada, cum laude. Gabriel Joseph Camphor, summa cum laude. Serena Sam Kasmika. Zachary Scott Keene, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Kerr, summa cum laude. Lauren Victoria Kerr, summa cum laude. Kurt Andrew Kessen, summa cum laude. Dylan Thomas Ketchum. Keith Marcus Kidd. Madison Victoria Kilberg. Samantha Diana King. Crystal Badria Kiriakosa. Paige Sherlan Nake. Samantha Nicole Knapp. Adam Michael Cobain, magna cum laude. McKenna Ann Kohler, magna cum laude. Emily Cola. Nicolyn Cola. Samantha Ann Coneval, summa cum laude. Austin Mark Kosanke, summa cum laude. William Philip Kosarek, magna cum laude. Andrew Dean Henry Koski. Anna Katarzyna Kotlars, summa cum laude. Antonio Krasnick. Quincy Robert Kraus, magna cum laude. Armani Q. Lindsay Michelle Kunch. Olivia Marie Couric, summa cum laude. Alexandria Helene Lebrec, summa cum laude. Des Lacourse, magna cum laude. James Lewis Lamb III. Logan Ryan Lamphere, summa cum laude. Mateo Benny Lenny, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Lanning, magna cum laude. Anna Marie Laverdiere. Rachel Michelle Lavoie Dimmer. Victoria Grace Leach, summa cum laude. Anthony Michael Leal. Caitlin Trinity Leisure. Tania Denaley, summa cum laude. Ethan Derek Lepke. Gloria Ruby Levin, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Lewis, magna cum laude. Dominic James Liskey, cum laude. George Leto. Isabella Marie Lychai. Henry Leishai. Lydia Elizabeth Long. Sarah Gabriella Loria, summa cum laude. Dominic Edward Lount, magna cum laude. Sarah Ann Lubian, summa cum laude. Michael Theodore Ludwa. Shane Ethan Lutz, cum laude. Matthew James Mahoney Jr. Kyle Brandon Manzella, summa cum laude. Christopher John Maroney. Mario Marcu. Celestina Mazin Marogi, magna cum laude. Dylan Emmanuel Marogi, summa cum laude. Rima Maroki, summa cum laude. Andrea Thayer Maroof, magna cum laude. Mina Maroof. Paulina Martinez Hernandez, summa cum laude. Sofia Martinez Martinez, summa cum laude. Haley Anna Matoski. Ryan James McAllister. Howard Manley McCollum IV, magna cum laude. Catherine Phillips McDade. Lucas James McDaniel. Colin Anthony McGrail. Haley Marie McIntosh Russo. Nyla Kristen McPherson, summa cum laude. Rolando Mendoza. Sabrina Margaret Morandi, magna cum laude. Jaden Jason Maisie. Nicholas Joseph Miller, cum laude. Nathaniel John Minard. Danielle Autumn Monarch, summa cum laude. Daniel Jerome Monje Cortez. Hannah Olivia Moorfield. Benicio Antonio Estrada Moran. Hannah Elizabeth Morse, cum laude. Noah Gregory Mousseau, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Marie Muirhead, summa cum laude. Armand Mundian. Madison Lee Mundy. Marilyn Rose Munya. Shannon Cum Laudier Nabozny, summa cum laude. Mark Anthony Nalepa. Bianca Namo. Dominic Sami Narso. Maya Grace Narouche, magna cum laude. Jessica Nicole Nevin. Caitlin Marie Nevin. Alexandra Shelby Newman, magna cum laude. Bruce Nguyen, Quan Ba Min Nguyen, Ryan Andrew Nedzwicki, cum laude. Chantal Kamal Nona, magna cum laude. Manar Samir Nouri, Victoria Elizabeth Nottingham, Morgan Shea Nugent, magna cum laude. Sophia Faris Castro Agoy, Nathan Gregory Oak, summa cum laude. Sarah May Oncalo, summa cum laude. Jacob Adam Osatek, summa cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth Ozaric, McGuire Joseph Palicki, Sarah Rose Palmieri, Alexis Yvonne Parson, Elena Rose Padalone, magna cum laude. Simon Ares Patano, summa cum laude. Kyle Michael Svetel Pavlovsky, Quentin Thomas Pawelek, Rhea Nicole Payne, Mario Pekai, Justin Julius Penzin, magna cum laude. Diego Martin Perdomo, cum laude. Thomas Cole Perez, magna cum laude. Caleb Anthony Peters, Jack David Petruski, Jacob David Falam, Austin Edward Phelps, Catherine Mary Phillips, summa cum laude. Joy Angela Christian Pilak, summa cum laude. Angelo Gary Pipitone, summa cum laude. Marcus Miguel Pittman, Nicole Kathleen Pizzo, Kayla Monet Pope, David Alexander Potter, Artur Ptak, summa cum laude. Chelsea McKenna Rakes, Mitchell John Ramsey, Natalie Elizabeth Raptopoulos, summa cum laude. Francesca Maria Ria, summa cum laude. Riley Evelyn Redmond, summa cum laude. Rebecca Christine Reed, magna cum laude. Valerie Eleni Renta Villanueva, cum laude. Lindsay Catherine Reppenhagen, cum laude. Ashley Paige Richardson, summa cum laude. Joshua Austin Richmond, magna cum laude. Adian James Allen Rick, Abigail Irene Rissman, cum laude. Selena Marie Rivera, Emma Judith Rogowski, Joshua Peter Russo, Michael James Rumble, Victoria J.K. Ruman, summa cum laude, Maya Quinn Russell, summa cum laude, Daniela Rose Russo, magna cum laude, Brennan Andrew Rylander, summa cum laude, Carolina Victoria Sadovic, Anthony Al Salmo, Adriana Nicole Salmo, Faith Alexandria Sami, Nico Angelo Sanchez, Alexandra Claire Sanders, Davin Michael Santangelo, Gina Marie Sapiano, summa cum laude, Ava Francesca Saragosa, summa cum laude, Jordan Christine Saylor, magna cum laude, Megan Marie Schumer, cum laude, Tomoki Ostos Sekiguchi, Nicole Selitage, Katie Marie Semmelweis, Julian Jimmy Shabila, Armando Shakori, summa cum laude, Sebastian Stewart Shaman, summa cum laude, Madeline K. Shannon, Madeline Nancy Shea, Michael Robert Sheaves, magna cum laude, Jack Raymond Shepard, Alex Niall Shirley, John Gyon Shlaku, cum laude, Cree Annalise Sidney, magna cum laude, Humberto Carlos Sierra, Ashley Ann Sillock, summa cum laude, Blake Vincent Simone, Kunal Sinha, Christian Sinishtaj, Cameron Richard Smale, summa cum laude, Stephanie Alexis Smith, Josephine Serenity Sobak, Raylene Heike Sobetsky, summa cum laude, Ashley Renee Sakarda, Kathy George Solaka, magna cum laude, Daniel Isaac Spear, Kyla Ellis Spencer, Luca Matthew Sprecher, Sophie Grace Sprecher, Gianna Rose Sahaski, cum laude, Savannah Lynn Salties, Brendan Tomasz Swick, Nicholas Michael Tellerico, Rael Bonnie J. Tanner, Liam Patrick Taylor, magna cum laude, Damiano Angelo Tempest. Sky Patricia Terlecki Semkovich, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Thice. Reese Burton Thompson, cum laude. Kayla Natasha Thorne, magna cum laude. Jalen U. Thwaney, magna cum laude. Justin Raymond Timmer. Isabella Maria Toko. Furat F. Tomeka. Brendan Carl Tomei. Elena Rose Borvoski Trenkamp. Saad Khaldun Tufail. Nevaeh Faith Urban, summa cum laude. Hannah Therese Ursaki, summa cum laude. Dua Usman. Alyssa Vida. James Valenzuela, cum laude. Juliana Marie Van Simes. Amanda Lee Vong, cum laude. Chase Hawkins Van Slambrook. Vivek Virdi. Mina Aurora Viviano. Hannah Rose Viewich. Cruz Jeffrey Wagner. Joseph Edward Wagner, summa cum laude. Jenna Marie Walsey. Megan Renee Walker, summa cum laude. Danielle McKenna Washburn. Dennis Michael Washburn. Alexandria Lynn Waters. Trenton Harvest Webster. Jordan Alyssa Welch, magna cum laude. Gracie Pearl Whaley, summa cum laude. Rachel Michelle Whitehead, magna cum laude. Brent James Sangsu Williams. Chaz James Williams. Samantha Ann Williams. Ariel Janelle Wilson. Connor Paul Windorf. Kiera Nicole Witkowski, cum laude. Macy Lee Wood. Alexis Page Wright. Kevin Michael Yarrington, summa cum laude. Marina Alexandra Yepko. Maxine Suhail Yunin. Marco Yuno, cum laude. Lana Adnan Yusuf. Rochelle Jasmine Zach. Amanda May Zilke, summa cum laude.
Will our seniors please rise for the tassel ceremony? Currently, your tassel sits on the right side, and it symbolizes your time at Utica High. Please take your tassel in your right hand. Your tassel is on the right, symbolizing your sophomore year. You came to Utica High School with dreams and aspirations, ready to begin your path to adulthood. Your school spirit began, your personal determination grew, and your sense of belonging began to grow. Now move your tassel to the center. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You grew in confidence and excelled during the most difficult academic year of your lives. You learned to support your fellow chieftains and grew as young adults. Finally, move your tassel to the left-hand side of your cap. This movement symbolizes your senior and final year at Utica High. The standards were high, and each of you have met or exceeded those standards. You have become leaders, respectful and confident young people ready to take on the next phase of your life. You are truly chieftains, and we are all very proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.